Cedar Point opened for its 2023 season just this past week, and even though they have debuted their new area, the boardwalk with the park's newest coaster, Wild Mouse, there is no doubt that the attention hasn't left Dragster. And to be honest, until the new reimagining of it is open to the public, I don't see that hype dying down anytime soon. Since my last Dragster update video, things have definitely shifted. I've always been a Spike denier when it comes to Top Thrill Dragster, but pieces of evidence that have come out of the park the past few days says otherwise. So let's dive in and share all the information that has been going on with Dragster since I last made a video about it. So like I already mentioned, the spike has been rumored to happen for a while now. If you don't know what a roller coaster spike is, basically it's usually a roller coaster element that you take while riding backwards and is typically a flat, but it can be curved, slope that is at a steep angle that the train travels to near the top, but then falls back down because of gravity, building up the momentum for the roller coaster to become faster. Think of roller coasters like Pantheon, Tutatis, and most importantly for my case right now, Wicked Twister. All three of those roller coasters have had spikes. Or two. Wicked Twister was a roller coaster at Cedar Point that also closed in 2021 to make way for the recent Boardwalk and Wild Mouse editions. But Wicked Twister was an Intamin impulse coaster, which means that the entire ride had two twisted spikes that the train would be launched through. And like I said before, it was built by Intamin, which is the same manufacturer of Top Thrill Dragster. I'll get back to this point in a second, but at Winter Chill Out, people noticed that the portion of Iron Dragon's track located right behind the station for Top Thrill Dragster was completely gone. At first, speculators were just brushing it aside, thinking that it was for refurbishment for Iron Dragon, and I was on that train too, no pun intended. But then, drone images started to circulate around the internet a couple weeks later that a large hole was being dug into the ground around that same area where the track was missing. At around this time, people started to speculate that this could be the beginnings of a spike for Top Thrill Dragster. The hole was reportedly massive and triangular, which is very suspicious. Just take a look at Pantheon's original layout rendering. The supports around Pantheon's spike seem very triangular. Seems familiar, right? And just a few weeks later, Iron Dragon was announced to not be opening on time for Cedar Point's opening day, which just led to more questions, such as how much work is going around that area that it causes a ride not to open. Well, just like that, footers were put into place in that very same area. So I'm here now to say that I believe that this spike is actually happening. Other rumors suggest that the spike, if happening, will be a twisted spike to pay homage to Wicked Twister, which I believe would be absolutely amazing. Other questions regarding this spike revolve around the height. Could I see Cedar Point go for the 500-foot record? The evidence is actually starting to point more and more to yes. While Falcon's Flight is under construction, which if it ends up being like how everyone says it would, it will become the world's tallest roller coaster and more than 500 feet tall. So I could see Cedar Point trying to beat them to it, which is why so much work has gone into the ride so far already. Complementing the ride will most likely be an LSM launch, which isn't nearly as powerful as a hydraulic launch, but I am sure that Cedar Point will find a way to still make the launch unforgettable. Whether the ride will be redone by Zamperla, Intamin, or even another manufacturer, there is no doubt that the hype is real, and I just hope that it will be worth the wait. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. It's free and I'm getting closer to my goal of 750 subscribers by the end of the year. My name is Elena from Coasterverse and I make videos regarding roller coasters weekly. Thank you guys for watching.